Well, the Worcester Railers wrapping up a season-long 7-game road trip here tonight in Reading, Pennsylvania, after returning from a successful 6-game road trip out west. Cam McGuire here standing alongside Railers general manager and head coach David Cuniff. Well, Cunny, a lot to talk about here. Obviously, the road trip, a big game tonight, and then finally getting back at home this weekend in a very busy stretch here in March. Your team's going to play 15 games in this month. And I think it includes a stretch of like 9 games in 12 days. It's going to be a crazy one.
Yeah, it's going to get real busy here towards the end of the month. The first couple of weeks, I mean, this weekend, it will be great to get home and play in DCU in front of our fans. It's been a long road trip, been away for a long time. So really looking forward to that. So we have 3 games this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at home. So that's a busy weekend. We play tonight, Wednesday. So 4 games this week. That's going to be busy. Next week is finally loosens up. We only have the 2 games, but our guys are getting together, have our rookie party, so I'm sure they'll be beating their bodies up a little bit that night. And then it's going to get crazy after that. We're going up to Trois-Rivières and with the travel up there, and then travel to Reading, travel all over Adirondack. It's going to be busy.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be a busy stretch of March looking forward, but want to look back here a little bit. Obviously, a very successful road trip out west where you picked up 9 out of a possible 12 points, and really that Saturday night in Boise, a huge win after a overtime loss on Friday, and a lot of guys really stepped up to the task on Saturday night. Obviously, Jimmy Parita making 35 saves in net, and Ole coming in and putting up a hat trick. That was just a really good way to cap off the trip, wasn't it?
Yeah, man, it was just, the whole trip was great. We do it by committee. Every guy on our team is just so important. We believe in everybody. It's different nights, different guys are in, different guys are out. Out west, they play a little bit more physical game. We added Pricer, we added Chris Autobody. Those guys were critical to our success out west. And then Ole, who was injured, and then going back in and having such a great impact in the game. We're happy for him. Jimmy going in, people don't understand. They don't understand. They don't see. Like Pricer, Autobody, Jimmy, those guys have worked their tail off for weeks without getting in the lineup and without playing, without the reward of playing in games. And then for them to go in and have the success that they did and to help us have the success we had as a team, just really happy for everyone in the room. And, I mean, it's pretty easy for me when you have great players to just put them on the ice and watch them do their thing.
Well, you talk about getting it done by committee, too, and we just talked about the schedule in March. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of different, not so much movement, but a lot of different guys getting some rest. And like we've talked about off air, you're going to have to manage a lot of guys' minutes here coming up this month.
Yeah, it's really, the schedule is actually really dangerous, for the guys to be playing that many games. At this time of the season, every point is so valuable. There's no easy games in our division. We have probably the toughest division, I would say. So it's going to be a challenge. So we have to, guys want to play. They're thoroughbreds. They want to run. So it's going to be hard to kind of pull them reins back on some guys. But we're just going to have to try to keep everyone healthy, through this stretch. So different guys will be probably healthy scratches, because to play 9 games in 12 nights is just not, it's a lot to ask your body to do. And what we don't want is injuries. We need guys to be healthy, because we're coming up on the most important time of the season, and that's the playoffs. So, we're not looking too far ahead. We're living in the moment. We're playing day to day. But that being said, we do have to plan big picture as we look small picture too.
Well, Worcester and Reading getting set for the 8th meeting this year, and this has been the first time in a while we've seen them dating all the way back to January 17th, and it feels like every time that we've played against Reading, it's been I don't want to say a makeshift roster, but it certainly has, and really good test here tonight facing the top-ranked team in the division.
Yeah, 100%. This Reading's been on a roll. They've been hot all season. They're in first place. They have a good team. They got great quality coaches. They got great quality players. It's going to be a real challenge. But that being said, I don't think they've seen the best of us yet. Every team, like you said, every time we've played them, our lineup's been thin. They've been fortunate to get us on good nights, I feel like. So hopefully for us, tonight we get to really show them who we are as a team. We have the depth on the back end and up front, and the goaltending that we envision coming into the season. So this is basically who we are the last 3-4 weeks. So it's been a fun group to watch.
All right, well, we've got Colton Ellis. Who else is back there? A couple other guys patiently waiting to get out for the morning skate here. So, Connie, thanks for the time and have some fun tonight.
Thanks, Cam.